and Conor McGregor. All right, here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, making his way to the octagon and looking to lead as the new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. He has bided his time, waiting for this title shot. He's got the winning streak. He has the quality of opposition. Now he's fighting the #1 guy in the world. He believes he's the best. Now his opportunity to prove it, just a few minutes away. Well, in a division as talented as 155 pounds, it is absolutely remarkable what this man has accomplished. Here he is, folks, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. Now, his goals, far more lofty than that. The title defenses are starting to pile up, but he believes with this type of challenger that has some momentum with fight fans, if he can dust this guy here tonight, he can take his career to the next level and start to be mentioned with the GOATs, the Hall of Fame types. For now, he'll have to settle for UFC lightweight champion. We will see how it goes for him tonight in Vegas. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Nurmagomedov is 31. McGregor is 32. Nurmagomedov is 1 inch taller. McGregor will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, presenting the challenger, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
UFC belts on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my command at all times. If you want punch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
All right, big time feel in this arena as round 1 gets underway. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Your thoughts on Conor's game plan here, taking on Khabib?
Conor needs to be Conor. Right away, he has to go forward, start throwing those diverse attacks. spinning back kicks, front kicks. He's got to put Khabib on his back foot, or Khabib is going to pursue him and attempt takedowns as he did in fight number 1.
All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance. Big punch land. Now he gets back in range.
Oh, now going to the judo throw. He ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, he's got his back now. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude?
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. It's in there deep. There you go.
Not tapping out tonight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hip and get back to your feet.
Good work from the top here by McGregor.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
So the numbers continue to pile up. 30 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Conor. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, DC.
You're so worried.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed, multiple strikes. What a great round of fight.
All right, champs, second round now. Your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov. And Conor McGregor.
Big punch man over the top. How's he going to follow this? When you're in the clinch, you can pull down.
And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Well, these numbers are unofficial, but they are strong. 43 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And in terms of the connection rate, if you care, 71% accuracy thus far against Conor McGregor. And they separate. Under 3 minutes to go here in round 2. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of him. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strike, the longer he can prolong his career.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Big head kick.
Nice box. Good right here. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Nurmagomedov gets cut. Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. Nurmagomedov's going for a choke.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes barrel.
Nicely done. Oh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get ground and pounded into the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase choke.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
Massive takedown to tip lane.
Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown there.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over again. Now into his mount.
Oh, McGregor's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, nice job using his...
Oh, man, that was slick. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Back mount now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
I need you to scramble.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Side control now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punch. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Oh, he postured up there, and he's out. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by McGregor. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the...
Nurmagomedov gets the takedown. McGregor's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
And now he's got that tie clinch. Sage work here defensively. Double leg takedown, no good.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
McGregor gets caught with that punch. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Oh, nice elbow. Big punch from the clinch.
They continue to exchange. McGregor gets the tie clinch here. Oh, man, snapped his head back with the uppercut there.
You can see him throw his entire body into that uppercut.
So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back.
And the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round.
Caught the kick.
Switching stances here. Effective punch there by McGregor.
Nice, sneaky head kick.
Oh, high left. Oh!
That's how you finish your fight.
Oh, big diving punch lands up top.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely. This is the choke that your uncle used to do to you when you were little.
And he's out. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Under 2 minutes remain in the fight. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Close guard. Nice hammer fist. McGregor gets back up again. Oh, and he continues to stuff these takedown attempts. Master of the transition. Nice scramble. And he switches his stance yet again. Real quick leg kick. Oh, big punch land. Slips the punch nicely there. Battle for position here. Final sec now. He's masterful from here. Oh, he went to a single, switch to a high crotch. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ. I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor.
So, and still your UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor, finding a way yet again, seemingly with the odds stacked against him, to get his hand raised. He has had doubters every step of the way, and he has muted nearly all of them at this point in time. Big stage, bright lights, and yet again the brightest star, the notorious Conor McGregor. Congratulations on a big win here tonight.